the deadly terror attack in the subway in St. Petersburg, Russia. And tonight we have new reporting on a second bomb discovered. The first device full of metal shrapnel ripping through a subway car, passengers staggering out onto that platform. Tonight, hear the video of the moments right after, and this question, of course, who is behind it? Here's ABC's chief investigative correspondent, Brian Ross.
The cell phone videos of chaos and carnage today on a Russian subway platform are what law enforcement officials around the world fear could happen in their city. Thick, acrid smoke, the mangled door of a subway car, passengers crying for help. At least 11 people were killed, their bodies pulled out of the wreckage. This bloodied woman was one of some 40 other passengers wounded in the blast, all from a single bomb that went off as the train traveled between two stations in mid-afternoon. Less than 1 hour later, officials discovered and disarmed a second bomb in this black bag, loaded with shrapnel, planted at another St. Petersburg subway station. It all happened in Russia's most westernized city, until now free from terror attacks, on the same day that Russian President Vladimir Putin arrived in St. Petersburg as part of his re-election campaign. Putin said it was too early to say who was responsible, but Russian experts say it was clearly meant to send him a message.
Regardless of who the perpetrators were, they likely knew that Putin was going to be in town, and they targeted the metro, which is the easiest way to make sure that the largest number of people in that city know that there's a problem.
As he says, they likely knew Putin was in town. Brian Ross with us. Any more clues about who might be responsible?
Well, at this point, David, there's been no claim of responsibility, but there are no shortage of suspects either, including ISIS, which has vowed revenge for the role Russia has played in Syria, and Chechen extremist groups. They've carried out more than a dozen bombings in recent years in Russia.
All right, Brian Ross with us tonight. Brian, thank you. We turn